Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome once again to Monday Night Twitch. I'm your host, Mike, the WanderingTook. And joining me, as always, is my friend and co-host, Daniel, Mr. BigFomLof.
Mike, I am delighted to be here, and it's been a long time.
It has. Someone
This
was
summer
on vacation.
nonsense.
I know, hey.
We didn't coordinate our schedules very well together.
You're telling me. I don't think I coordinated with anyone well this summer.
Well, you got to see my homeland and my people, so I hope that was fun. All right.
Oh, yes. No, those people. Your other homeland.
Those people.
Yeah.
So here we are. We decided to make, to really drag out the excitement by making everyone wait, 4 weeks for the actual finale of this campaign, which has been great. Mike, I've really enjoyed this one.
It has been good. Yep, this is called the Plaguebearer. We are on Scenario 8, the Midnight Hour. And if you've been paying attention, this whole campaign takes place in a day.
In a single day. An eventful day in Arkham.
Quite.
All right. So, you want to recap it?
Oh,
and then I'll read the story?
There's so much to recap. I guess... Okay, so we've got two big things happening. One is the Ancient One, Baalshandor, the Plaguebearer, is released and is plaguing Arkham. That's going to be what this is about. And also one of these locations is flame-touched, which means we're probably going to be visited by another Ancient One soon. An Ancient One that tried to burn away Baalshandor before he awoke.
Okay.
And we are in Arkham. We've got a couple benefits based on things that happened before in Arkham, but this is a little different. I will explain that as we go through setup. But basically, this is the usual us against the Ancient One. And maybe we survive, maybe we don't. But even if we do we really win? We'll find out.
The Arkham question.
Yes.
All right. Well, are you ready to hear about 12:01 a.m.?
The Midnight Hour.
Baalshandor walks the streets of Arkham. At first, the monstrous figure seems to have destroyed all of Independence Square. But as you look closer, you realize it is Independence Square. Bits and pieces of the park and surrounding buildings form the bones of the creature you see before you, as though the flesh simply grew around and knit itself together. This sinuous evil now pursues you across the city. Your bones ache with exhaustion. Everything that's happened over this past endless day, the facility, the procession, the first among many, it's all led up to this. You steady yourself and prepare for one last desperate fight. Mike, did we receive a cryptic riddle?
We did. It's about time that thing came to fruition.
All right. You've puzzled over the being's message for hours. But now, as you look upon your destruction, the words twist in your mind. Their message is the same, but amongst them lies an incantation. The same incantation that once bound the Plaguebearer. Somehow in your head, you know that it could prove a failsafe if there are no other paths to stop his carnage. Mike, after we begin this scenario, we remember that we know of the binding.
Sweet. Okay, and I believe we learned that when talking to some other ancient being that let us ask one question, and the question we asked was to help us against the Plaguebearer.
Yes. So, Mike, why don't you walk us through setup a little bit here?
Sure.
Going through all the things like, if we did this, then that happens.
Yeah. Okay, so the usual add sets together, take out certain cards, sure. Whatever.
Yep.
First decision point, we check our campaign log. If Baalshandor struck the first blow, or if death conquered Herbert West, the first is true, the second is not. So we still have to proceed. Each investigator must either start the scenario with 2 damage and 2 horror, or search the collection for a random injury, flaw, curse, or end times weakness and add it to their deck.
Wow.
And it looks like we can choose independently.
Okay. I will choose the latter.
You'll choose the card. Okay, I have actually gone through and randomly selected 2, and then shuffled them up, and I'm going to put left and right on your player mat, and you're going to choose one. Therefore, it's your fault.
Well, I always choose left. Now, do I see it, or do I just shuffle it in?
It's up to you. You might as well see it. I think that's...
Nope.
Okay. I'm just gonna see what's here. Oh, I know what he got. Oh boy, do I know what he got.
Don't tell me. All right, Mike, what did you choose? The damage?
I have more ways of healing damage in horror than you do.
Yeah, that's why I made this decision.
And I realize it's... Plus, I'm going to see my weaknesses. I draw 2 cards a turn. Let's just try this out. I am sitting on a med student and regurgitation, so I don't feel as vulnerable as I could.
That's weird. Most people, when they say they're sitting on regurgitation, don't feel that good about it.
I feel great about it. Great.
Okay.
All right, back to the campaign guide. So,
okay.
Danielle, since you contain Herbert West, you get to put it into play under your control.
Do I?
Yep, and I've already adjusted your intellect to account for it.
You.
And,
always a pleasure to have Herbert on the team.
Yep, and he is with us willingly.
Yes, nice.
Because, okay, I believe we reasoned he was the one that created the First Among Many and that brought us back to life.
Yeah, I think that's true.
And he's kind of been hiding it, so, he's only kind of trustworthy.
Yeah, well, yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay, so then
now
we
you
have...
gotta walk us through Arkham.
Yeah, now Arkham, we've seen this 3 times, and we've seen the city gradually evolve, but this is different. These are all brand new locations.
Oh, wow. Okay.
As far as I can tell, they're all brand new. And the locations that are rallied, we swapped out for more powerful versions. So you see there's 2 locations with clues on it?
Yes.
Those are the locations that we rallied back in the middle of the campaign.
We only rallied 2?
That's the max you can rally.
Oh, okay.
So 4 of them were stable, and right now they're all stable for some reason. I'm sure that'll change. We have 2 that were rallied, and then the one that is flame touched, I have no doubt, will come back to haunt us later.
And where is the flame touched?
Oh, good question. That is...
I don't remember which one.
The general store is flame touched.
Okay.
Which is... Well, that's really close to everything. Okay.
Mike, looking at the campaign log, is there a location recorded as the crater of Unbinding?
There is not.
Okay.
We have a site of Unbinding, which is where the Baalshandor enemy starts. The crater must appear if you don't successfully complete that one.
Okay. Did Grayson cut ties?
No.
Okay.
So we don't have help from Grayson's team.
Okay.
We get to choose a location to start. Daniel, I think I'm going to read to you the act and agenda before we do this.
Okay.
And then we'll make our decision. Okay, because I want to give you a brief synopsis of what's happening here. So Agenda 1A,
sure.
The Plaguebearer Unbound. The worst has come to pass. Baalshandor walks the streets of Arkham, seeking your death. Baalshandor gains Hunter and Massive. Do not remove Doom from this agenda when it advances. Force, after he leaves play, advance this agenda. So...
Okay.
Yeah, and then you've got Agenda 2, which has 7, so, fairly low Doom thresholds, it looks like. And the Act deck, Act 1A, Death of the Plaguebearer. It all comes down to this. Destroy Baalshandor and end his reign of pestilence. Baalshandor's location gains the Miasma trait and Parlay. Investigate. If you succeed, deal 1 damage to Baalshandor. The objective is to defeat him. And here he is. 2 fist, 6 health, 2 fleetness. I am the progenitor. All life bows to me. Your efforts are meaningless.
Well, that's rude.
I feel
Mike,
like that's
I like parlaying.
I know you do.
I really like parlaying.
Yeah, so I thought you get to choose the starting location. I'm just curious if Stall for Time will actually work on him. Oh, it's non. Oh no, it doesn't because he's elite.
It's non-elite.
It's the bloody elite clause that kills that card.
Yeah.
Yeah, get rid of it. I thought, what a cool card. Oh, in this game, everything's elite.
Now I can still exhaust him.
You can. You can also evade him.
So. Yeah, like I can do those things. If that's.
But you're better at using your fleetness to evade than your willpower.
I am, and I don't have nice clothes right now.
Yeah. I would toss
So
it.
what I'm going to do is get rid of that and actually get rid of full coverage because
That makes
I
sense.
feel like I won't be using that at this very minute. Guts. Oh, another lockpicks.
Okay.
You need money?
I won't need money. I think I'm reasonably well set up.
Will?
I don't think I will. Well, I mean, I kind of do, but do I like curses? No, I hate them. Okay, so he's there, and it's always, you know me, it's going to take me 2 to 3 rounds to get into hitting range of this guy, which is kind of all we have.
Now, let me ask you this, Mike. Does Bewitching go off because he's engaged to us immediately?
I believe so.
Okay.
Now, we don't have to start there. We could start next door to him, too.
Well, I mean, it feels like I can... I mean, parlaying with him does damage, right?
If you put... It's basically a parlay to investigate, so you'll get the clue.
And you get the clue.
Yeah, because investigate always gives you a clue, and then you deal a damage to him.
And, well, I'm really good at that. And if I fail, I get a gun.
Yep.
So, I'm okay starting here. If you are.
Can you evade him?
Sure.
There are... Oh, let's have a look at the bag. There's a lot of -4s in this bag.
That's not good.
I guess the skulls are currently 0. We have 1 cultist in the bag, which is a -4. And we have 2 broken tablets, which are -4.
Okay.
Just so you're aware.
When I engage him, Mike.
So you are starting there?
Yep.
Because okay.
You have to start with me, right?
I have to start with you, and I'm useless until I start putting stuff out. So you better exhaust them.
All right, so when I engage him, I will actually take into my hand breaking and entering. I do like them apples.
I do like those apples.
Okay. All right. Are you ready?
I am ready. I choose you to go first.
I bet you do. I will begin by breaking and entering, Mike.
Lovely.
Okay, so that's a 9 on 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Ooh! If you succeed, choose a non-elite enemy at my location. Or at a revealed location, and I'll automatically evade it. Well...
That does nothing.
That does nothing. But I do gain that clue.
Yeah.
Okay. I do automatically evade him because I succeeded by 1 or more. And I succeeded by 3 or more, Mike. So guess what's going back into my hand?
Lovely. And I'm going to put a big damage token here to indicate that he has taken 1 damage from that parlay.
Now,
oh, no, that wasn't... Sorry, no.
That was not a parlay.
That was not a parlay.
Sadly. But I will parlay right now with him.
Wait a second. After you play an event at this location, which you did...
I did.
Draw a card and gain a resource. Limit once per round.
Are you for real?
We are at the final edition. These 2 locations here that we rallied give us benefits.
Well, thank you for reading that. There's a little beguile there. All right, so Mike, I will now investigate up 3, but I'll parlay.
Okay, so you use the parlay action to do it. Yeah.
So I use the parlay action, which you know is free for me.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
That is a -4.
I do fail.
Okay. So it looks like nothing bad happens.
I move, right?
Cultist?
Oh, I'm sorry. If I succeed, deal a damage to any enemy. Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, that would have been good.
All right, but I did fail a parlay test, Mike.
Okay.
Sometimes you just got to put a handgun out when that happens.
All right.
Do you agree?
I absolutely do.
All right, I have done 2 things. No, I've done 1 thing, Mike.
Yeah, because one of them was free.
I have done 1. I will try it again to parlay. Okay. I'm up 3. Do I dare? You know what? I will get rid of one of these lockpicks to be up 4. Okay. So that gets the clue and hurts him, right?
It does.
And now that I've heard him, I think I might walk away, Mike, if you're okay with that.
Wait. Seriously?
Well, I guess I can just break an enter again, right?
Yes, you can.
Yeah. Now, I'll stick around here then. And I have one more action. And with that action...
I'm Baby Blob right now, remember?
You're Baby Blob, that's right. Sorry for that. With that action, Mike, can I investigate again or no? Because there's no clues.
Oh yeah, you can investigate.
Okay. Or should I put curses in the bag and make us a lot of money? But you don't like that very much. All right, I'll investigate one more time. Oh my goodness. Meaningless other than it damages him.
Right, so 2 damage to him. I'm looking at this.
Mm-hmm.
After Baalshandor release play, you advance this agenda. This is an agenda that advances either way. We want to...
I think we want to do it fast.
We want to do it fast. Yeah, if we can.
So I hit him in the way that I can hit him.
All right.
So I'm done. Because right, you're not removing Doom on that, so I imagine the Doom carries over to the next one.
Yes, exactly.
Probably. Okay.
Exactly.
All right, you're up. Go ahead, baby.
I am putting out a medical student, a branded Cthulhu, and a leather coat.
Wow.
That's my turn.
That's a lot of stuff.
That's nothing.
All right, monster phase. No monsters that do anything.
Baalshandor
wakes up.
And we upkeep. Sure.
Should I kick the hornet's nest? No. Okay.
Ooh. I think David Renfield maybe doesn't get. Yeah, maybe he gets eaten.
You ate Mr. Renfield?
I have to eat something. Might as well be Renfield.
Sorry, dude. All right.
I need my card draw.
Okay, go ahead and draw.
Oh, we are at 1 Doom?
We are. Oh, that's
Worshipful Thrall. Aloof patrol nearest miasma location. That is this location.
We're in miasma?
We're in miasma. So, after the hunter enemy's move step of the enemy phase, if he is at a miasma location, search the encounter deck and discard for a mindless thrall and spawn it here. That's not good.
Can I ask you a question, Mike?
Yeah.
Why are we in miasma? Because Baalshandor's there?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. You're up.
I'm just trying to see where...
Oh, it's at the act. Sorry, the agenda. Nope.
No, it isn't.
Nope. Where is it? I did read it.
I don't remember you...
Ah, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
On the act.
Yeah, here it is. It's the act. Yep. It's why I was able to hit him. Okay. And I have drawn me a little mounting injuries. That doesn't sound good. Surge in peril. Okay. Choose an investigator with a copy of Unbreakable Will in their play area.
That's me.
Is that you or me?
That's
you.
me.
Okay. That investigator takes a damage for each horror on their copy of it, then heal all horror from it.
Correct.
Okay, Mike, I choose you.
Nice.
I believe that's why this has a surge. Mindless Thrall.
Ugh.
Is with us, yeah?
Yep. Aloof. Man, this is where we need some dynamite, hey?
Yeah. Okay, so your thing is aloof as well. What is a worshipful? After hunter enemies move.
He's just gonna keep spawning these stupid thralls. So he's gotta die.
I mean, my bulldog does 2 damage, but
I know.
I don't shoot it very well. Now, I mean, I can beguile him and do stuff. Right? Or do we take out Baalshandor right now?
Good lord. There's no way to stop that thing's effect except to kill it.
Well, or make it so Baalshandor never moves.
No, like the thrall.
Or is that aloof thing a hunter as well?
He patrols, which is basically the same thing.
Got it. All right.
Yeah, we could get rid of Baalshandor and make this non-miasma.
Yeah.
The mindless... Oh, yeah. Then the mindless thrall would basically go away, too. We're going to have to take care of these things at some point.
Yep.
All right. I could be a 5 on a 2 against this thing. I don't particularly enjoy that, but I could.
Against Baalshandor?
If I succeed by 0, though, I lose all my actions.
Well, why don't I go first so I can put him to sleep again?
Sure.
All right, so I'll spend $2 to break and entering again. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. A tablet.
-4.
All right, so I was at 9-2, up 7, so I am still up 3, right?
Yep.
Okay, so everything happens, like it comes back to my hand. He's asleep. Okay. Now, do we want to beguile one of these creatures at our midst?
Let's see.
So I can beguile Mindless Thrall and just move him around town.
Yep.
And have him do things and not ever have him at a...
Can you have him attack?
No. Sadly, no. Beguile has him do evades or investigates.
No.
So I can have him go investigate the bank.
Yep. Because, yeah, why not?
Okay. I am running out of money, but that's okay. So what I'll do, Mike, is this is fast to beguile him. Can you put that on him while I'm looking at my cards? Sure. Thank you. I will take my free parlay to move him to the bank.
Okay, so we're banking on this not being miasma for long. We could be wrong.
All right. Then I will parlay for my first action. I don't think I've done anything yet.
You did break and entering.
I broke and entered. All right. So then I will parlay again and be up 4. Okay?
Yeah.
You know what? I might want that Faustian bargain. I'll parlay with the Hornet's Nest. Okay? So I'll hit him for 1.
Perfect. That's what I needed.
Now I can either investigate. So that miasma guy is coming back, right? He hunts?
He patrols the nearest miasma. So if this is not miasma, we're okay.
Right, but he'll come back?
I don't know what happens.
At the monster phase?
If we kill Baalshandor, this is no longer miasma, potentially.
Okay.
So
I can try to hit him again, or I can try to get a clue with the worshipful thrall that I said over there. So it's kind of up to you.
How many actions do you have left?
I think I just have 1. I did a free parlay, breaking and enter. Then I parlayed for real. And I have 1 action left where I can either use the thrall to get a clue. Do we need a clue more than we need another damage on him? You tell me.
If we spend 4 clues, we can flip this location, which is cool.
Not if it's Act 1. That's the only thing. But it won't be. So why don't I then get a clue with him?
Yeah. And then you'll get the...
Okay. All right. Yep. I'm investigating it up 4.
Okay.
Okay. With my mindless thrall, he's got it.
You gain 2 resources.
I need those.
Here's your clue.
Thank you very much. I needed those bigly.
And that's only once per round that you get that.
Oh, sure. All right, Mike. That's me. I'm hoping for you.
Okay, I have to eat something. I'm gonna munch on my medical student. Don't worry.
Oh boy.
Don't
that just doesn't
worry.
sound good, folks, but it's a family show.
She'll come back when I regurgitate her.
He'll throw her up in a minute.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Your character's gross, dude.
Yeah, it's awesome. So that was free. So I'm I do not like this. I'm going to...
What do you need for symbols? Can I throw you anything?
Fist or will. Either would work.
I got guts, baby.
If you're willing to spend it, I'll take it.
I'm willing to spend it if you promise to pass.
Yep. I'm a 7 now. Okay. 7 on 2.
All right.
-2. Thank you so much.
Can I draw a card?
You can absolutely draw a card.
I don't want it. It's the thing that follows.
Why did you pick that one?
What does he do? Location bear hunt. Thing that follows would be defeated. It's a shuffling his. Oh, it's just a little monster that tools around.
It's awful because you keep drawing it.
Oh,
that's
whatever.
what makes it bad. Okay, so
I am so okay with that.
All right.
I didn't want like a broken leg or something awful. Like.
You're okay with that because I'm the one who deals with it.
Well, that's also why that's fine.
Okay, so Baalshandor has 6. It would leave play. So we go to the agenda.
I can beguile the thing that follows, Mike.
Well, that'd be fun.
Wouldn't that be funny? All right, so we have flipped to agenda 2. Okay.
You know, death is only the beginning. Death? You think you threaten me with death? Bear witness to my demise. The being that is Baalshandor explodes outward in a tide of flesh.
Oh.
Set him aside out of play. Move all doom from Agenda 1A to Agenda 2A. Shuffle the set-aside copies of Growing Destruction, One of Many, and The Fear of Writhing Life into the encounter deck.
God. All right, we'll let you take care of that for a second here.
Is that Fear of Writhing Life? Yeah, Growing Destruction. It doesn't say along with the discard pile.
No.
So there's a bit of an advantage, I think, to doing this early.
Well, it's not like we have a huge discard pile, but yeah. All right.
Death is my dominion. In death, I only grow. Your weapons, your magics, they mean nothing to me. Now it is my turn to bear witness. Throughout the city, you hear a cacophony of destruction as entire buildings, suddenly overtaken with flesh, tear themselves free. Check the campaign log.
Oh, God.
For each location marked as infected, flip it over. Okay, so that is Ma's boarding house, the river docks, the roadhouse, and the library.
Okay. Now, these were ones that you preset in the game to be kind of bad versions, right?
No, these locations are all the same. I did not preset any of these.
So by flipping them, they turn miasma.
Looks, and they're monsters. Cool. We'll get to that. Check the... Okay.
Oh, God.
If a location is recorded as flame-touched, place the set-aside Messenger of Flame asset at that location. If a location is Madness Touch, place the set-aside Messenger of the King asset at that location. Okay, so we want the Messenger of Flame.
We only have flame-touched, right?
Correct. You can only have one.
Oh, God. All right. Good work.
Is that this one? Messenger of the Flame. Okay, so this goes to the general store. Okay, let's have a look at this thing. This is a monster servitor. At the start of the enemy phase, if Feed the Flame is at a miasma location without horror, defeat that location. Otherwise, move Feed the Flame once towards the nearest miasma location without horror. If it is not Act 1, the investigators may spend 6 clues as a group to parley. Out of desperation, you seek a bargain with Cthulhu. Flip this card and resolve its story text.
Oh, yes, I want to do that.
We also have Sight of Binding. So we know the binding, so we have that. Okay. Now we advance to Act 1B.
Well, hold on. Let's read Agenda 2A first, I think.
Do we?
No, you're right. I think we would do the...
Yeah.
You're right. Go ahead. Act.
Check the campaign log. If an investigator controls suspicious briefcase and the investigators received a cryptic riddle, nope, the briefcase is gone. We gave it to West. Otherwise, if an investigator controls Herbert West, yes, we do.
Yes.
I have a theory. If death is a necessary form of this creature's life cycle, what if we could trap it in an undying state? Proceed to Act 2A, The Doctor.
Nice.
Let me just get rid of the reagent, and... yeah, I think I'll just keep that here. Okay.
That's so fun. Okay.
Okay, so let's do the agenda and then act. Agenda 2A, Arkham Infected. In death, the Plaguebearer has only grown. The entire city is becoming part of Baalshandor. What chance do you stand against a monster the size of Arkham? Locations with horror on them cannot be flipped or make attacks of opportunity. At the end of the round, for each investigator at a non-miasma location with no horror on it, you must either flip the nearest stable location or place a doom on the nearest miasma enemy with no horror on it. Okay. We'll parse that later.
Yeah.
Act 2A, The Doctor. We can stop this. You just have to trust me, Herbert says. What choice do you have? Okay, so when a miasma location would flip, if an investigator at that location controls Herbert West, you may spend 4 clues as a group to place horror at that location. And if each location has horror on it, advance. Or West's plan is folly, and at the end of the round, we may just choose to advance.
Oh, wow. That is so cool. All right, so Mike, can we see if I'm wrapping my head around this? Do we want things to have horror on them?
Yeah, let me have a look at this.
Seems like we. Well, let's talk about.
Let me maybe read the rules here for location enemies and flipping. So all location enemies automatically gain massive. They cannot move or be moved. You can investigate them, but without triggering attacks of opportunity.
Nice.
When you reveal or flip to a location enemy, place clues on it until it has clues equal to its clue value. So we should do that. Okay. When a location enemy is defeated or otherwise flipped, instead of placing it in the discard, remove all non-horror tokens from it and then flip it.
Okay.
When you deal damage to a location enemy from a player effect, discover X clues from it, where X is half the damage you dealt, rounded up. So you can damage it and steal its clues. When you discover clues from a location enemy using a player effect, deal X damage to it, where X is half the clues you discovered rounded up. Okay. And then when you flip a location, all enemies and investigators at that location are considered to be at the flipped side without moving. So that's pretty standard Arkham ruling here. So we get it, we flip it. Okay, so why? Let's see.
All right, so this monster
runs around defeating these enemies.
So I think we want horror on these things.
And that would stop the messenger from eating things.
Right. And how do we get horror on these things again?
Locations with horror on them cannot be flipped or make attacks of opportunity. And then we have to control Herbert West, spend 4 clues to place horror on that location.
So that is the only way to place horror on locations with West and clues?
Is with Herbert West and spending clues.
And all locations need horror?
All of them.
All 9. 8.
All 8.
That seems weird. So what happens when we take all the clues off monsters?
So when you start taking them off... Oh, actually, does he... When a miasma location would flip. So I guess when you kill it, you can spend the clues to bind it. Got it.
All right. Okay. And so clues off the monsters do what? Just nothing, but they don't take attacks of opportunity, right?
You can take the clues off, and you deal half that amount rounded up in damage to the enemy.
Wait, what?
Yep. So if you're at the Orn Library right now,
for example, yeah, okay,
and you discover 2 clues, let's say with a deduction, you get those clues and you deal 1 damage to the library.
But I had to do 2 clues at once?
If you discover 1 clue, you also deal 1 damage.
Oh, that's nice.
If you deal 2 damage to it, you get 1 clue.
But you're investigating against that shroud, not it.
Correct.
Right? So you can also just kill the guy. If you kill the guy and you flip him back to his location, will that location have clues on it?
No, because all these other locations have 0 clues. So and when you flip, you remove all non-horror tokens. So we want to go all clues to get these things off.
We want to kill the monsters through clues.
We want to kill them through clues.
Okay.
So now we're at a bit of a problem because that worshipful
I forgot the
thrall
river docks.
is going to move to the river docks next and start pooping out mindless thralls.
Well, I can still move him over back to
Doesn't matter
the bank
because it's after hunter enemies move. So he's going to move over there, pull out a miasma creature, and then you're going to move him back, and then he's going to do it again. The timing doesn't work.
Well, that is why I thought we were beguiling the mindless thrall, but that's neither here nor there.
Same problem.
Just so you know. It's a slightly different problem. But...
Oh, yeah. All right.
But you still have 2 actions, dude.
I do have 2 actions. I need cards. I desperately need cards. Okay. Yeah. That's it.
We're done?
We're done.
All right. Monsters. Hunter.
Yeah. So he moves here.
Okay.
Then we search the encounter deck and discard pile for a mindless thrall. And spawn it there. This guy moves over here. This thing that follows can move either way. I say we move him this way.
Sure.
And then it's the end of the enemy phase, so we put a doom on this mindless thrall.
Because he's in miasma?
Because he's in miasma. I know, this whole thing is like 1 turn ahead of my development.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
Upkeep.
Upkeep it is. Hello. Oh, this is looking really good. Yes.
Like, we might need some curses. It's hard to say. All right. Well, Mike, we have 2 doom on the agenda. Go ahead and draw your bad. You ate a teddy bear?
Yep. Idle hands.
I know you like that one.
Okay. That's fine.
And I have drawn Driving Urge. Test Brains 4. If I fail, move 1 location towards the nearest miasma. If I fail by 2 or more, take 2 horror. So I'm already down 1. Would you agree?
Yep.
I gave you my guts, which I'm starting to regret.
I'm not. We killed Baalshandor with it.
I'm going to spend full coverage just to be tied.
Okay.
Okay. Meaning I did fail by 2 or more. So I will take 1 horror, and so will Hurrah West. Okay?
Okay. We do have to keep him alive if we want this one to work.
Yep.
Sorry, how much did you fail by? 2?
2.
So you do have to move towards the nearest miasma.
I guess I move left, right?
Yeah.
Now, Mike, do you have a plan? Let's look at the board state here. I can grab this clue really easily, start being able to do Herbert West, flip these. See, that's the other thing. Like, I could flip the Bank of Arkham. Maybe that's going to be great, but that's 4 clues.
I'm sure it's great. It's got to be great. It's got to be great.
I'm sure it's a lot of money. I could also go back.
I think you do
and
it.
flip. I could flip the advertiser.
I don't know. I think you go for the bank. Why not? You're there already.
Okay.
I know I don't know what's on the other side.
I will investigate. Dude, what are we supposed to do? Would it help you if I brought the worshipful thrall back towards you so you could kill it?
I don't know. It's a luck-based decision. It depends what I draw into.
Well, you call luck, I call hero. So I will use my free parlay, Mike, to bring the worshipful thrall back to me.
Okay.
Okay, is that all right with you?
Yeah, yep.
All right, then I will investigate the Bank of Arkham for my first act. I'm up 4. So I do win. What does that do? That does something, right?
Deal a damage to any enemy in play, or discover 1 clue from any location in play. Daniel, do you want to kill that mindless thrall that has a doom on it?
Yep, they're only 1.
They're only 1. That's
So let's take him out.
It's a great effect.
I'll grab that clue.
So you gain $2 just for getting that, by the way.
Because
you discovered a clue.
Then I'll trash all 4 clues. And this is also a lightning, right? So it's not.
Yep.
All right.
And we're just gonna see what it is.
We're gonna flip it.
Daniel, do the honors.
Lucky break. Let me be perfectly clear. The gold I am entrusting you is not enchanted. We have kept it in the bank since its founding merely because its proper owner has never come to collect it. That the bank and the city have prospered despite the overwhelming odds that come with the instability of this region while it lay in our deepest vault is merely a coincidence. Please do bring it back when this is all over. The investigator who flipped this card chooses 1. Each investigator may gain $10. Flip any number of non-rallied locations or place a horror token on a location.
Wait a minute. Non-rallied. If each location has a horror on it. Oh! This is the only way we can place horror on rallied locations.
So... Oh, really?
Yeah, because everything else requires us to flip a location to defeat a location, basically. But we can't defeat these locations because they're not enemies.
Flip any number of non-rallied.
Yeah, so if we... Well,
what's rallied? The general store, where you are.
No, our 2 locations are rallied. The Bank of Arkham and the Arkham Advertiser. That's it.
So the only way to get a horror on the Arkham Advertiser...
And the Bank of Arkham is to use this. And I bet you... Well,
the Bank of Arkham, no matter what, is going to get a horror.
Oh, you're right!
Yeah. So...
I mean, so presumably it's the same thing at the Arkham Advertiser, so we could just put 4...
Right, I imagine it's the same thing. So what I'm going to do, Mike, is I'm going to place a horror token. I don't think we need the money, do you?
I would absolutely love that money.
Okay, but is you having $10 better than, say, a shop?
Okay, wait. At the end of the round, for each investigator at a non-miasma location with no horror on it, you must either flip the nearest stable location. So we're going to be flipping them anyways.
So on the other side of Magic Shop is a monster?
Yes. Same with General Store.
All right, so...
We are flipping them both at the end of this round anyways.
Well, not if one has a horror on it.
Correct. Yep.
Okay. So...
Okay.
All right, so...
That's fine.
This Messenger of the Flame, he's trying to get to miasma, right? Wait, is the Messenger of the Flame going to eat them?
He's going to defeat them, which isn't necessarily bad, because if he defeats that location, what happens? It just flips, right? Let me see if there's a stipulation on it not flipping again.
Because he kind of works for us. Oddly. Right?
So you remove all tokens from it, then flip it.
We lose clues. Like, we lose the potential for clues.
But then it flips back, and you place clues on it again.
Why does it flip back? Like, when it flips to its location, you mean?
Yeah, if we flip it back to its... well, if it goes to its location, which it will when this messenger eats it, and then later on, if it flips back to its miasma side...
later on when it becomes a monster again?
We refill its clues.
All right, so...
Let's do it. Let's let him move and eat stuff. And
so let's protect the general store.
Sure.
With a horror icon.
Okay, let's do that.
That'll be the thing I choose. Then I'll flip back to the bank. We'll put a horror on that. We need to get clues, though, brother.
I know, but I'm still at my early phase, and I'm forced to take on a worshipful thrall. And I am even.
Okay, so you are going to do that?
Well, we have no choice. He's just going to move back and spawn another thrall.
Right. These monsters don't do anything. Like the monster locations don't do anything, right?
Sorry, they'll attack you if you're there.
Right. But they're not damaging the universe or something.
No,
they're just not sitting there. They're sitting there as clues, maybe.
Yeah.
But if you begin your turn there, something bad happens, and during the enemy phase, they're going to attack you like normal enemies, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you just got to go and pot shot him. Mike, I still have like 2 actions left. By the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Except I'm not set up yet. That's the problem.
Right. No, I understand your issues. Now, Messenger of the Flame doesn't care about me, right?
No, he does not. He is actually going to move. We get to choose where he moves at this point.
We need clues, brother.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think what I'm going to do then with my last 2 actions, is.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No. Never mind.
All right. Can I use this beguiled dude to exhaust the thrall? Perform a basic investigate or evade action at its location, or do I have to be engaged with thrall?
I actually don't know.
I don't, because I shouldn't have to be engaged because I can.
Because it could be any location. Yeah.
It could be any location. So I'm going to actually use this worshipful thrall to just tap the mindless thrall, if that's all right.
That's a great idea.
All right, so I believe I'm up 2 on that. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Okay. And if I fail, I fail. I did not fail. So the mindless thrall is tapped. Then I'm going to end my turn by spending 3 bones to get lockpicks out.
Wonderful.
And I feel okay about that turn. Sorry it took a long time, but I think folks at home, there's a lot going on to parse here.
Yeah, this act kind of took a bit. Okay, so you're good? We got everything we needed?
I think so, right?
Yeah, this is... Oh, I don't like this. Are
you going to eat your idle hands?
Well, I have to weigh that against Brand of Cthulhu and potentially losing all my actions.
Well, what happens if you... Well, I thought you... Can you eat it as your character?
Sure, but then if I succeed by 0, I just lose the action.
No, I don't mean take 2 damage from it. I mean literally eat it.
Oh, no, I can't. I don't control it.
Oh, okay. Because there's some things you can eat that are bad that they're your weaknesses, right?
Yeah. If they come from weaknesses from my deck, I can do it.
Got it.
Daniel, I need to set up. I
understand.
You know what? I am up by 2. I don't like those odds in this chaos bag.
I don't either, and I don't really have anything. You said, what do you need? You can do will?
Will or fist, but I still don't like it.
Yeah, I don't have enough to give you.
I think I have a vigilant. And I go 1, 2, 0, 3.
Hey, if you're not ready, you're not ready. We exhausted that thrall. That's good.
Yeah. So I draw 2 cards from Lab Assistant. There it is. That's what I did not want to see. Okay. Reality Acid comes out. Uh-oh. Reveal 3 more Chaos tokens and resolve each of those Devour effects. 0, Elder Sign, and Skull. The top card of each investigator's deck is now out of the game. I will take yours, please.
What did I lose? Thanks.
Zamacona.
I'm okay with that.
The Elder Sign is a non-elite enemy or treachery at your location worth no victory points. So I can't choose the Worshipful Thrall, but I can choose the Mindless Thrall.
Nice.
And the Skull is 1 card beneath Ravenous at random. Screw it. Okay, so I've lost Renfield, and I'm down in my stats.
I don't think you cared about Renfield, other than the stat loss.
Yeah. Oops. So
that was the greatest thing ever. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, I suppose. Yikes. I am going to take 2 damage and discard Idle Hands, which gives me a free action, right?
Yep.
So let's regurgitate. And I'm going to give you back Zamakona. No, I'm kidding.
Wow. Are those things out of the game?
No, I can regurgitate those.
I thought it was they are out of the game.
Spectral Razor. I wanted my medical student back. I think you
did say you're going to throw her back up.
Yeah, and I'll take Renfield because there's no other option. So I will then heal 1, 2, 3 damage. Which puts me down, and then I'm going to free gobble my lab assistant.
Hey, Mike, don't forget to put all your horror on Unbreakable Will now that you can, because we've already passed your particular...
Oh, it'll shuffle back in.
Sure, but not for a while.
And I need money because I'm out of it. So, do I move? No, I just stay here and grab money. That's my turn.
Monster phase.
I moved.
I believe.
Wait a second. I moved. I played a lab assistant.
You reality acided it,
which was free. Oh, I'm just I'm doing another $1 for my last action.
There's a Faustian bargain waiting for you, brother.
I'll take it.
Are you sure?
I need a ton of money, but
all right,
doesn't matter.
Well, let's see what happens.
Yeah,
all right, so monster phase.
He moves, and we're gonna pull a Mindless Thrall from the deck.
All right, this guy's got to go.
I know, but I'm currently only 3s.
All right, then is that all the monsters?
Gets a Doom.
Messenger of the Flame does something. At the start of the enemy phase, if he's at a miasma without horror, defeat it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, move him once towards the nearest miasma.
Here he goes.
I think that brings him. And the thing that follows goes
right here. It's following us. Yep. And then we upkeep. And I get to eat something. I will eat David Renfield.
Oops. Mike, that upkeep would have been Zamak.
You're welcome.
I believe for some reason it had me draw 2 cards and $2, so I will fix that. All right.
And are you going to doom us? Right.
3 doom.
One of many, Aloof and Hunter. When one of many's location would flip, cancel the flip. Remove all tokens from that location, and deal a horror to each investigator at that location. After you defeat one of many, flip its location and resolve any story text.
Oh.
Flip its location.
So we can do the bank again? Wait, he spawns with you, right?
He's aloof.
Yeah, but he's with us, right? Yeah. Like he's... Okay. And my card is Twisted Supplicant. Oh, when it attacks you, if you have a terror card in your threat area, it gets +1 damage, +1 horror.
We just got enemied here. Crazily.
Okay. All right, Mike, let's think about this. I don't have a ton of cards. I was about to give you a Faustian bargain, but that's not maybe the best thing at the moment.
That is not the best thing at the moment.
Oh, wait, I was engaged by an enemy, right? I can either draw Beguile or Vamp. or search the top 9 for one of them. Oh, that's tricky.
You can vamp that worshipful thrall, even when not engaged with him.
No. You mean the one at the other location?
Yeah, if you were there. Just speaking out loud.
Yeah, I could do a lot of damage to him. You know what I'm going to do, Mike, is I'm actually going to grab Beguile out of myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to beguile this Twisted Supplicant. I think he needs to do some work for us. He's perfect because he's awful.
He's also going to hunt.
But yeah, but like...
He's just going to hunt right back on us.
And then hit us, right?
Yeah.
He's tough.
I think I...
Well, I'm going to grab Beguile anyway.
Oh, he's only a 1.
Only a 1 what?
He's only a 1. Oh, no, I'm thinking of the wrong guy. He's a 3/3/3.
Yeah, he's tough. I'm going to keep Beguile, but I'm going to ask that you go first. We need clues, dude. We're struggling here. And we're kind of pinned in this area, right? Like we're...
Yeah, and this is what happens when my deck gets pinned really early before I hit that 6 under Ravenous. I think I have to put out Eon Chart. This is the level 4 version, which is the good news. Oh, that location's bloody 4?
Yeah, but if you get the clues off of it, it's not as... Well.
Yeah, it is. And we have to... Dude, that's a death trap.
Well, hold on. Go. You didn't go yet. What if I used my Beguiled Thrall to try to either get a clue?
You'd get a clue and do A damage to it.
Do A damage to it.
See, I can try to use... We're not killing the Thrall,
Can you exhaust... You can exhaust these.
Exhaust what?
Like the river docks?
My stats aren't high yet.
No, like one can.
Oh, yeah.
A person can exhaust it.
Yes, you can. It's an enemy.
Okay. It's hard, but... Dude, these locations are badass.
Yeah.
All right, let me...
Look at the force effects. You automatically fail after you start your turn at this location, you automatically fail the next test you take this phase. Wow.
Yeah, that's tough. All right, Mike, why don't I try to investigate with the Worshipful Thrall first? If I succeed, because that's free for me, okay? If I succeed, I'll pull him back to me.
Okay, I like that.
That way you don't have to waste a move to kill him.
Yeah, I like that.
If I don't succeed, though,
but then he
loses Beguile.
But you've got that enemy on you.
That's right.
I think I have to take that enemy from you.
I think you're right.
And...
Which slows us down yet again.
Yeah.
Or I take the hit from him.
If I had more money... Spectral Racer would be really awesome. I can... What am I? I'm a 4, 5, 6 on a 3. Don't really like that.
I trust you.
I am so low on resources. I don't want to be in the same location as you on my next turn.
Okay.
So I will throw out Ritual Candles. I'm going to take this back to my hand.
Okay,
as
I trust you.
1. So that if I do this action, I am up by... Whoops. I'm up by 3.
What do you need?
Either Fist...
Or Brains?
Or Brains.
Take 2 guts again.
Okay.
So you're up 5.
Yep, I didn't need it.
But you had it, and I had a card.
And he is dead. Thank you so much.
Okay, that's significant.
Okay, so I have...
Confound. All right, Confound is... Potentially interesting. All right, do you think we can go rip up on the river docks? Or
I'm not, because I've only got an action left, and I am
okay.
out. I need money. Okay.
Okay.
So that's what I'm doing. If you want to move to help me accelerate my money, I would totally be up for that.
What happens if I begin in my turn at the river docks?
You discard.
All right, so these things don't damage.
They do.
So that's nice.
2 damage.
They don't
1
attack.
horror. 2 damage, 1 horror.
No, the river docks.
2 damage, 1 horror.
Oh, I see them now. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mike, are you ready?
Yep.
But are you ready?
I'm done my turn, so no.
Okay.
I'm ready to watch.
All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is do my free parlay to bring, if you wouldn't mind, us.
I missed what you said. Your mic broke up there.
Oh, should I do the thing?
No, just go ahead.
Well, let me disconnect and reconnect.
Sure. Back with us?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I think the best thing to do here, Mike, is first off, I will play Faustian Bargain and give you all the money.
Will you? Okay.
That's $5, but it does cost you 2 curses. They're in there. It does
cost 2 curses. Are you sure about that? I know I begged for money, but are you sure?
Yeah, I don't need it.
Okay. Appreciate it. Thank you. This does give me open up Spectral Razor, so I can just walk in there and one shot.
That was free.
Okay.
Okay. Then no, that wasn't free. That was 1, right?
That was 1.
Okay. So that's 1 action. My free parlay will be to bring the... Does it make any sense even to bring the thrall back to you? It doesn't, right?
Not at all.
Okay, so what I will do then is use my free parlay to have the thrall at +2 try to get a clue.
Okay.
Okay.
That is -1.
-2. But it's still fine.
Yeah, -2. So you get a clue.
Okay.
And you deal 1 damage.
Okay.
To the river docks.
Okay. Then that is how many things I've done? 1. I've still only done 1 thing, right?
Yeah.
I will then move to the river docks. Okay?
Yep.
Oh, Mike, here's where it gets scary, bro. I'll spend 2. To breaking and entering it. All right, so I'm 9 to 2. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll get it back. I'll automatically evade it.
Here's a clue. Another damage.
And another damage to it, right? Now, if I start my turn there, it's going to happen, right?
Yeah, but you don't have any skill cards, so you're good for now.
I figured it was okay. And I believe, sir, that I am done.
Okay, we have...
Now, you have already gone, right?
Yes, I've already gone.
Okay. All right, enemy phase.
This guy wakes up. This guy pulls out another thrall.
Did the river dock engage me?
Yes.
Right, I will then pull Vamp into my hand.
And we have 3 Doom on enemies. Oh, we would advance. We totally advance.
Right now?
Yep. We advanced 3 turns early thanks to the thralls.
Okay, we're fine.
Unless...
We're fine.
Yeah. All right. I think
we bought time earlier in the scenario in a way, so we're okay. All right. You've done all the monster stuff? No. We've got the Messenger of the Flame.
he moves over here.
Okay.
Thing that
He's going to do
follows it
something
moves
when he
here.
gets there, right?
Later.
Next turn he'll do it, right?
Next turn.
Thing that follows is still, following.
Yep. Doing its thing.
Okay. What is Herbert West going to do when I get these 2 clues again?
If we kill the location, we flip it, put a horror on it. As long as the one of many is not at that location.
Okay.
There's a lot to do. We don't have the actions to do it.
Upkeep.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll upkeep. Oh, thank goodness.
Oh my God! Look at what I just drew. At this location.
Oh my God, that is brilliant.
Oh my God, that is so
Dude.
auto fail card. All right.
Do it.
Well, first off, I believe we advanced the agenda, do we not?
We do advance the agenda, unfortunately.
Okay.
Which, oh my God, we're at the last one. Okay.
It's 11.
So we are now at 7.
Oh, whoop.
I don't know what the heck's... No, we're at 7. Or do we...
Well, it goes back to 0. It doesn't stay on it. That was only the first time.
Oh, okay. I live, I die. I only grow. Resistance is useless. Yours and others. Unbound, my power has no equal. Shuffle the set-aside unbound power encounter set into the encounter deck along with the encounter discard pile.
Ooh.
If a location is recorded as a site of unbinding, the lead investigator draws the set-aside flesh unbound encounter card.
Okay.
So, what is the... Nope, not you. Unbound power. I assume that's this thing.
And lead investigator gets what?
This card right here on your playmat.
I'm the lead?
Yeah.
Flesh unbound. Cannot be canceled or discarded. Attached to the location recorded in your campaign. Investigators added are considered to be engaged with each miasma enemy during the enemy phase.
Oh, cool. Because we're never going there.
Don't we have to unbind something?
It's already done.
Okay. All right.
Next one. Monster City. Yeah. With each passing moment, I grow more powerful. Heed the call. My flesh will be your end. Locations with horror on them cannot be flipped or make attacks of opportunity. Forced at the end of the round for each investigator at a non-miasma location with no horror on it. So we should have done this last time. Oh no, we didn't because we were at a horror location, so we were good. You must either flip the nearest stable location or place one doom on the nearest miasma enemy with no horror on it.
Okay. All right, bad cards.
Call of the Grave. Daniel.
Yes.
Take a horror for every damage on your copy of Strength of Flesh. Then heal
I ain't
all
got
damage
none.
from it. Okay, then that surges into Driving Urge. Test a bunch of willpower. Okay. I'm up by 1.
Yay!
That is even. I win. So much to do. Such little minds.
Yes, idle hands.
Okay. That extra action might be nice.
Okay.
Our turn.
Should I try stirring the pot and getting, like...
You absolutely should.
Okay, so... Folks at home, stir the pot, $3. Choose an enemy allocation test my book, where X is its combined damage and horror. Okay? If I succeed, I'll deal 2 damage to every enemy at the location. Okay.
So that's basically a 1.
That's 1.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, here we go.
-2.
Okay. Everything is dead there.
I do believe we caught up.
That helped.
Oh, and this is an enemy as well, so it's at 4, and you get a clue.
Now, why do I get a clue?
Because you dealt 2 damage to it.
Oh, that's how that works?
That's how that works. You always, if you discover clues or deal damage, you get half that in the other thing.
All right. Any chance I can parlay with him? All right. What's he? He's a 2. All right. All right. I will use my lockpicks.
He will attack you.
They don't make attacks of opportunity, I thought.
Let me just make...
Was that not
correct? Investigate actions do not. Okay. Other actions will. Investigate will not.
Lockpicking, that's fine.
There you go. You have 4 clues.
I now have the thing to make Herbert West work, right?
Huh.
Is that accurate?
When an enemy would be... Oh, yes, for his act. Yes, you do.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to get 2 clues, go ahead.
I can't get 2 clues. I can get 1 more probably, and now...
That'll do it.
That won't kill him, though, will it?
Yeah, it will, because you'll get a clue. You'll damage him.
But it will lose a clue, right? Basically.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. I've done 2 things so far, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me check my life. Let me see what my life is like here, Mike. I'm just going to investigate. Up 1. By up 1, I mean up 3.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Nice.
Oh.
So that kills him.
I got a victory point here. So so you have a clue. This kills him, so he would flip. But
Herbert West.
Let me just read this exactly. When it would flip, you spend 4 clues to place a horror on that location.
So it's still the monster? Right?
Yes. Does that mean that thing is going to start eating the monsters? He is. Oh, but it will still have horror on it.
Yeah, it has horror on it.
Yeah, so we're good.
Which I think keeps...
Oh, yeah, he goes to the nearest miasma location without horror. So, yeah, we're good. We're good.
Okay. So I think... Now, the River Docks is a defeated thing, so it's not going to... Do I still do that after you start your turn here, blah, blah, blah?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
All right. But I think that might be my turn, Mike.
All right.
I think that was okay.
I think so. Now, I could kill the one of many, but I don't see the point of that right now. Would you agree?
I agree.
I'm going to put out Eon charts. I'm going to put out divination. I am going to shortcut to you.
Hi.
Hello there. I am going to Eon chart and spend a charge off it to move up 1. You know what? Maybe before I do that, I eat my ritual candles to be at... Ooh, no, then I'll be... I want to have at least an extra turn in beast mode. Okay, so then this is the leveled up Eon chart, so I get a free investigate after this, so I'm a 5 on a 2.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Where did my idle hands go?
Good question.
Oh, I discarded them. So what I will do is... Mike, I'll take 2 damage.
Okay.
And grab $1. That seems the fairest thing to do.
All right. So I have, I believe, 1 action left because I played 2 things and did a couple fast things. So for my last action, I'm going to divinate. I get +1, so I'm a 6 on a 2. 0.
Yay!
I'm going to spend 2 charges. to pick up 2 clues and deal a damage. That wasn't smart of me.
Why not?
Oh, he's only going to hit me for 1-on-1. Yeah, it's fine. We're good.
Now, in the enemy phase, I'm not hit by the river docks, am I?
No.
Because it's defeated, right?
It's defeated. Where are we here?
Because if that's not the case, my idle hands would have moved me somewhere else. I would have moved.
Locations with horror on them cannot be flipped or make attacks of opportunity. I think they still attack. I think they still attack.
All right, well, then I would have, rather than taking $1, I would have moved up to you. Which means the thing that follows will finally get me.
Oh, you're right.
All right, so monster phase. Let's do that. The thing that follows engages me, right?
And then we each get hit for 1-on-1 from the location itself.
So I'm hit for 2 and 2. I will put 2 of that damage on Strength of Flesh. And I will take 1 Psychosis and give 1 to Herbert West. I want him playing with fire. I want him to think, there's some worries in the world.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Oh, I should have gained $1 from being alone.
Upkeep then, right?
Yeah. There we go.
Ooh, fake credentials.
There we go. Okay, so I'm going to... I think I like having divination. Does that med student go? No, the leather jacket goes. No, it doesn't. Oh, this is too much to bear.
Dude, I do wish, Mike, that
Beast mode. I'm back.
I wish, Mike, that I didn't give you all the money, but it's okay. All right, 1 Doom.
One of many.
Okay, we really don't want him here.
No, we don't. I'll take care of him.
Okay. And I have drawn Heed the Call. Test Brains 3.
This guy should have moved.
If you have heeded the call, you must reveal an additional token for this check. For each point you fail by, you must either move 1 location towards an unbinding location or resolve a force effect that revealed miasma, as if you had started your turn there.
That sounds fine.
If you have heeded the call...
You have not heeded the call. That's, I don't think so.
Okay, I don't think so either. But
No.
So I'm tied. It's just 3-3. That's what it's going to be. Okay?
Yep. -2. I think you
Sadly,
discard every skill card in your hand.
You know what's sad is that I didn't succeed with a skull. I could have gotten rid of all the...
Yeah.
What do I get rid of? Oh, all the skill cards. Yeah.
Which you have none. So you have to do one more. You either have to move to the general store and do all that bad stuff, or
I have to move.
Or you do another bad thing from another location.
Okay. What is my current location?
You're already doing
automatically failing. Which we're both going to automatically fail our first test, right?
Yeah, it's just going to happen.
I'm going to do that then, because you can't automatically fail the first test twice. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is our turn.
What's on your mind here? What are you thinking we need to do?
The failing the first test
that follows on me.
The failing the first test thing sucks. So,
but I wonder then maybe, Mike, do I vamp?
You'll fail it. Oh, I see.
I'll fail the first one, which is removing a doom from the enemy.
Oh, that's funny.
Right?
Yeah.
So I could game it a little bit. Why don't I go first?
Sure.
Okay, so I will vamp. Now this is
Oh, wait a second. Did the Messenger of the Flame should have defeated this location?
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Missed that.
Now, essentially, Vamp level 3 just allows me to do everything at level 2. And without fine clothes, Mike, this is not easy.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fine clothes makes this one auto. So maybe I don't do this? Should I beguile the thing that follows? No, then he's just always hunting me. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, you can beguile and then do it and then keep parlaying to keep moving him.
My issue is that I have no money.
Then it's your whole turn, too.
And I don't have money.
I think I go first.
I agree.
And I think I investigate Raw first. Oh, look, I failed. Okay. So now I will Enchanted Blade that thing that follows. Which is a success. I will spend a charge to empower it. Which means I get to deal +1 damage, so it's dead. I draw a card and heal a horror. Folly of Man, take 2 direct damage. This cannot be prevented. Okay, that happened. So that was my second action. And I got this one of many on me. I don't have enough actions to get rid of it anymore. Because he's aloof. Dare I use my last Spectral Razor on it?
I mean, I have a gun. He's one of the few people I think I can shoot.
What are you at? Ugh, you're a 3?
I'm at 4. Yeah. I'm a
oh, wait.
+3.
He's non-elite. Never mind. He's non-elite. Spectral Razor.
Okay.
He's dead.
Oh, okay. Don't you hit everyone at the location, or is it just one guy?
Just him. And you get to immediately engage it, too. Great spell.
That's pretty cool.
So, this location's not great. To a single ally. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to spend another charge off Eon Chart. Do you need me here? Right now?
Well, I just don't understand why these things still attack us when we've horrored them. The thing I need is your clues to be at Herbert West's location.
If we kill it this turn.
Can you investigate one more time?
I sure can. Can we evade this sucker?
It's hard. I can with breaking and entering, though. So I'd have to take $1, then play breaking and entering.
What about Confound? Oh, geez. Nope, never mind. Because his evade value is 5.
Yeah. Confound is not the best right at this moment.
I don't love the idea of taking too much more damage in horror.
Well, you would if you went up.
I would, wouldn't I? He is easier to evade, though. I could do a free move, free evade. That's.
I mean, I can evade him. I can evade where we are. It'll just take me more time than I wanted. Unless I try to shoot him.
But then he's still going to attack us.
If you can investigate, there's one more damage, right?
But it's the attack I'm trying to prevent. And if we're here,
right?
I'm seeing he still attacks us.
I will evade him by taking $1.
Okay. And you just need to get...
If I take $1, he attacks me, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Pretty rough, eh?
God.
Yeah, they got us. They got us.
Well, it is what it is.
He's a bloody 5. What if I take $1 and just move? No, I will. Okay, I am going to spend a secret off the Eon charts. Okay. I'm going to investigate this location. No, I don't. That's even worse. That's even worse.
Why?
How many miasma? No, it's not. Yeah. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to be a coward. I'm going to investigate this location, getting a clue, and dealing a damage, but I was going to move. You can't.
How much damage is on him?
3.
Okay, and I failed the first test, right?
I don't want to be here.
Don't worry, he's going to be dead.
But then he'll still hit us. In the enemy phase.
Are you sure you're reading that part right?
Locations with horror on them cannot be flipped or make attacks of opportunity.
Right, find some other rule where it says what happens when horror is on it. Is that it?
When a miasmated location would flip, an investigator at that location controls Herbert West. You may spend 4 clues as a group. Place 1 horror on that location. Maybe we're reading this part wrong.
Which part? What card am I looking at?
When a miasma location would flip, if an investigator at that location controls Herbert West, you may spend 4 clues as a group to place a horror on that location. It doesn't say instead. So maybe we should be flipping these locations.
When it would flip, doesn't that seem like it prevents the flip?
This is the whole issue with it not being official. The wording isn't always perfect. Because sometimes they often say when something would do this instead. But it looks like it's a reaction.
So are you thinking that
I think
it flips back to its location and turns horror, and like Herbert West allows us to make the location back to safe? Because I think that's probably the intent. Right?
Yeah, because
that's the only way like you actually kill the location.
Yeah, when a location would flip, this interrupts it, so you get to put the clues on and do the horror thing. And then when it flips, the rules say you leave the horror on. So that works. So Daniel, you were hit by this location, I believe. For 2 and 1.
I was.
Take all that back and instead retrieve a skill card from your discard pile to your hand.
Are you sure?
Yes, because when you flip to this location, each investigator here may return a skill card in their discard to their hand.
Guts it is.
So apologies after all of that craziness.
Yeah, sorry folks. This one's got a lot of moving parts and some wording that it's probably clear in like some place in the rules, right? Like, all right, so then knowing that, Mike, stay here. We could be okay.
So I did the sword test, I did the spectral razor, and then I investigated. It's got 3 left. Are you okay with that?
I think so.
Go for it.
But I am going to fail my first test.
Then should I don't like wasting the on chart, but I could. To do another damage.
What would you be?
I would be wasting one of its actions, which is fine.
To do what?
This would get me a clue. So it would do 1 more damage to it. And then you'd only be 2 away.
Then I could shoot him.
I think that's what I do. So I am doing that after all. I think I already drew the token for that too, didn't I? The -2?
Yeah.
-1? Okay, yeah. So it's, so we are here. I hope I didn't cheat, but there we are. And then for the other free action, I'm just going to evade this thing. Up 1. Please don't fail. Okay, whatever. I failed. Yeah, I failed.
Okay. Okay.
But that didn't do anything, so we're good.
So, my turn.
Yeah.
Mike, I am just going to investigate this thing. Oh, I failed.
You failed with an autofail. Hey!
All right, then I think I'm going to try to shoot him. I'm up 3.
I can't help.
Am I up 3 or am I up 2? What is his attack?
It's 2 and 2. Oh, I ate my candles, by the way.
So I'm up 2, right?
Yeah.
Dude.
Is it better if you just investigate twice? Oh, no, it doesn't work that way. You have to shoot him. You have to shoot him.
I do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to put Vamp for its double wild.
Okay.
Wow.
Auto fail. Okay. Well.
Wow.
Do it again.
All right. Shooting again. I'm only up 2.
There's the curse. Come home to roost. Okay, so that's a curse out of the bag, and that did not do anything.
And that's my turn, bro.
So that's bad. So we get hit 1 and 1.
Okay, well.
And the one of many is now at this location.
That I apologize for. You know what? I needed that turn because all my other turns up till now it kind of worked out.
Yeah.
All right.
Daniel, we are now no longer... Well, let's do our upkeep phase first.
Well, monsters first.
So he moved up. The messenger moved here.
Okay.
Now we do our upkeep. Oh, I like this. Guns a little much for now.
Really would have. Okay. All right.
Do I keep divination or not?
To doom. It's whenever you're ready.
It's weird, but I think that gun's got to go. Okay, so we're at the end of the round, and because we're at the end of the round, and we are for each investigator. Oh, never mind. Nothing happens. So we just do our.
Wait, are you sure? It's like.
Yeah, we have to be.
What is it at the end of the round?
Non-miasma. If we're at non-miasma with no horror, then we start flipping locations. So we're fine. We're fine. This goes off. I have heed the call. Test.
Been there.
3. Okay. So I will just take this on the chin. That is a 0. Nice. That's a pass.
Driving urge. Test 4 brains. If I fail, move a location towards the nearest miasma. If I fail with 2, I'm going to take 2 horror. That's not super great. I do have guts in hand, but that only puts me up 1. You know what? I'm going to let this ride.
Okay. There's the other curse. -6.
Okay. So what does that do?
You take 2 horror.
I take 2 horror.
And
I will take that on me. And I move towards the nearest... I'm in the nearest miasma, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Mike, can I try shooting it again, and then you can do your thing? Or no, we need this one of many gone.
And we're going to fail our first thing.
God, that sucks that I couldn't do that, dude.
Yeah. So I have 1 shot at this. And only 1 shot at this. And if I don't do it, I die.
No, wait. So he's aloof, right? Okay. All right, what's your 1 shot?
I have to investigate and fail. Oh, look, I failed.
Does failing with the tablet matter?
I move towards the nearest. Okay. So then I engage him. And now I attack him with Brand of Cthulhu.
Okay.
That is a pass. Up by 1. Deal a damage to... Okay, so... Or discover...
Oh, dude.
No.
Deal the damage to him, and then I can investigate with lockpicks and kill him. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I will deal the damage to him.
Okay, thank you.
And then I will spend 3 charges. That I don't like that because that's the end of my Brand of Cthulhu.
Well...
So that is it, but he is dead. And that was my turn.
I think your turn was great.
I can do more.
Right now?
Yes, I can.
I mean, you can kill him.
Nope, I don't want to do that. I am done. My turn.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will eat my Brand of Cthulhu.
Dude, I can't go to Ma's boarding house. It kills Herbert West.
Then I guess you go to the Orn Library.
All right, but anyway, let's deal with this thing first, right?
Yep.
All right, I will investigate it on my own. Oh, I failed. That's too bad. I will now use lockpicks. Okay, that's fine.
Here's your clue.
Grab that clue, and let's Herbert West this place.
Done.
Do you want me to spend my 2 and you spend 2, or do you want to spend all 4 of yours? What do you want to do?
I will spend all 4 of mine.
Okay. There's no clues at Orn Library, right?
So we get +1 to each of our skills until the end of the round.
We do?
We do.
I don't see how that matters right now.
Nope.
I will move to the Orn Library.
Okay.
So what can I do here, though? What do we...
Are you done? You'll see.
Yeah.
You're done?
Okay.
So everyone is finished?
Yep.
When the monsters move, the messenger defeats this. Right?
Yep.
Okay. So we now do our upkeep. Oh, this is lovely. There's so much here I love. I think I gotta discard the mag glass. Okay, and now it's the end of the round. So each investigator at a location that is not miasma and doesn't have horror on it has to flip the nearest stable location, which means you are now here.
And that gets the 4 clues back on it, right?
It does. And unfortunately, you're also going to be discarding most of your hand when your turn begins.
That part is less than cool.
And unless I'm able to get in there and actually deal 4 damage to it.
Well, we've got other fish to fry at this moment, brother. We've got 3 doom and bad cards.
Twisted Supplicant. Well,
those guys are awful.
That screws that plan.
Oh, what was under there? Sorry. Fear the Writhing Life. Test Fleetness 3. If you fail, put it into your threat area. After your location flips, take 2 damage. Wow. Okay. I am up 1. And I'm about to lose all my cards, you said?
Yeah, I thought I could bail you out, but not with the Supplicant on me. Unless... You can't do anything about the Supplicant, can you?
Well, if I go first, what do I lose? I haven't read the location.
No, if you had every card in your hand...
Yeah.
Could you do anything against the Supplicant if it was at your location engaged with me?
I could confound him.
What does that do?
It's actually pretty good.
If you succeed, discover 2 clues at your location. Then if the enemy is non-elite, automatically evade it.
And it's just an enemy at my location.
Okay.
So you'd have to take a hit. All right, wait. What am I doing though?
I don't have to take a hit.
Oh, I'm fearing the writhing life. I'm up 1. I'm just trying to think. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to be up 2 because I don't think I'm going to use fake credentials ever. I'm up 2.
Okay. -3. 4. -4.
Okay. All right. It is what it is.
Your location's going to flip.
And I will take 2 damage.
Are you okay with that? If it means keeping your hand?
Yep. I'm okay.
Let's see if this works. I'm using my Eon charts, which gets me a fast move.
So you're not hit, right?
I am not hit. And a fast investigate, which I realize I'm probably going to fail. Or not.
Wait, what do you need?
That's fine. So I got it. So I grab a clue, and I deal 1 damage to this thing. I will then swing at it with my enchanted blade.
Nice.
4 damage. I will then swing at it with... Oh, that means I get a clue. And I will swing at it again. And this time I will enchant it to deal 2 damage. Taking
Which kills it.
Another clue off of it and killing it.
Okay. We have Herbert West.
I get to heal a horror and draw a card.
We have Herbert West.
Reality acid. Yep, hang on. Okay, yeah, so let's Herbert West this first. So this goes away.
Okay, I'll spend 2 of mine and 2 of yours.
Sure.
Okay.
And he is horrid. And then...
So how is, for example, Ma's boarding house going to flip back to a monster?
We have to be at a not safe location and just sit there and wait for the end of the round.
Oh, okay.
If we're both there, 2 locations flip. The trick is going to be this damn Messenger of the Flame.
Well, how do we get rid of him? We talk to him.
We'll just... I don't know if we want to talk to him.
All right.
I don't know.
So why am I taking 2 damage again?
Because you have a card that says when it flips.
Fear the writhing life.
Okay, so reality acid happened during.
Now here's an interesting thing. After you defeated me as my enemy, I didn't.
Oh, you're right.
You did.
But I. Oh yeah. Let me just do reality acid first.
Okay.
So I think this is still in my hand, technically. I have stolen your fake credentials. And my spectral razor.
Hey, life happens.
Life happens. Okay, so now I have a twisted supplicant on me.
Okay. But there's no clues at our location.
There are no clues at your location.
We are literally clueless.
I have 2. But if you could do anything to evade this guy, that would be amazing.
What's his evade value? 3?
3.
Mike, I don't know.
Or if you just threw Beguile on him and moved him a couple times.
That's $2 to do something to a hunter. But are we feeling like we're near the end and like we just need him out of our way? Like, do we...
We have to flip 3 more locations. And that's going to take a bit of time. I'm close to death.
And if we beguile him, I am kind of too. If we beguile him, we can actually make him work for us.
Yes. But if you beguile him and move him twice, then he won't jump on us.
Right. And don't I need to end this turn in a safe location so that something flips?
You can, yes.
Like that, we need that, right?
We do.
Okay. Jesus, Mike. Jesus.
I know, and I need an action so I can put out some more stuff. I'm about to.
All right, for $2.
My things.
I'm beguiling your nerd.
Thank you.
That is fast.
Yeah.
All right. I will move him for one free action and one real action.
Just get him here.
Yeah, right there. I think this is for the furthest I can move him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then...
Oh, after you flip to this side of this location, each investigator here may draw 2 cards. Daniel, you may draw 2 cards.
Okay, that's cool. All right. So I have only done one thing.
Yes.
We need to get moving.
I think if you go to the magic shop, it'd be good. Because then
The problem with that is... So, I'll go there. And then I'm actually going to take $2.
Yeah.
Okay. Read, say, monster phase.
So he moves... He doesn't move. Oh, no, he does not move.
Who does not move? The monster?
Messenger of the Flame does not move.
Because is there no miasma anymore?
Oh, there is! Nope. No, there's not. Because I don't believe Flesh and Bound makes this a miasma location. So no, we are safe for now. This guy moves up 1.
Okay. So what is the Messenger of Flame? He's waiting for us to act, right?
Yeah. We're fine.
Okay.
We're fine.
So go ahead and upkeep.
I lose my Renfield.
Oh, vamp. Okay.
Love it.
Mike, we're at 4 doom.
Not yourself. Each time your investigator moves, lose a resource. Okay. That's fine with me.
Okay. I have driving urge. Where is this going to move me if it happens?
It won't.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Actually, now your location is miasma.
Is a miasma. That's right.
Oh, that's rough. The start of your turn, draw an encounter card.
Okay. That's okay. You're going to come and save me like you do, right?
Well, I was hoping to draw the messenger away. But apparently, yeah, you're right. That's what I'm going to have to do.
So we have 3 locations that need horror. Okay. Or need...
You know what? I can't save you.
Okay. Not with that attitude.
I can't...
All right, anyway, driving urge.
Yeah.
Brains 4. You know what? I'm feeling something, Mike. I'm going to guts. I'm up 1. I'm having a feeling. You ready?
Yep.
Oh.
-4, so the penalty doesn't matter. That's fine.
Penalty is the same.
2 horror. You're taking a lot of horror.
And I can't put it on Herbert West. I am 1 horror away from out.
You have no horror healing in there?
Nope. Nope. All right, so I stay where I am, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm moving to you.
Wait a minute. My location flipped while I was on it.
Yes.
So I take 2 more damage.
No, you're... Oh, yeah. Good lord.
And then after I defeated miasma, discard. Okay. Mike, I'm close.
You have to defeat this thing.
You know what we can do, Mike? We can say, West, screw you.
No, we're too close. So I move. I lose a resource for that. Okay. I play Ever Vigilant. So for 1 resource, medical student, Daniel heal a damage in a horror.
Helpful.
Scroll of Secrets. Divination. I will tap Scroll of Secrets to do... what is it there? What is the hotkey for that? There it is. Draw the bottom card of my deck. It is an Enchanted Blade. So that leaves me with 1 action. And what would you rather I do? Probably attack this thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I attack it. And I... Do I pass? He's a 3, I'm a +2. Yeah, I pass. So that deals 2 damage to this thing. So I get a clue. It takes 2 damage.
Okay. How many hit points is it? Just 4.
So if you get 2 clues, it's dead.
All right, so the first thing, though, I start my turn here.
Yeah.
So I'll draw an encounter card, right?
Yeah. Don't die.
Growing Destruction. Flip the nearest non-rally location to its enemy side.
Oh my gosh. The non it has to be this one. It has to be Ma's boarding house.
But then he's gonna eat it.
Yep.
Right. So that's fine.
And now this thing is going to kill you unless you evade 4 or willpower 4. Jeez.
If you fail either test, the enemy attacks you.
And he's doing 2 in 1.
Okay. So my evade is highest.
Just pour your soul into this test.
All right, I'll get rid of 1 breaking and entering. And vamp again. So I'm up 4, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Is that right? That's right, right?
You're up 4. Elder Sign.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right, Elder Sign. Not only enemy at my location or revealed connecting. These locations are not elite.
They are elite. They are elite.
They are?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, regardless, I won the test.
Thank goodness.
Okay, so...
Get 2 clues.
That was just... I haven't even done anything yet. All right, who did I beguile? Let me look at the board here. Our beguiled friend... I could just, for free, move him back down. Just keep punching him down, right?
I think you do that.
Okay. Then I have to somehow get this guy for 2 damage.
2 clues. That's all you need. 2 clues.
All I need is 2 clues.
What do you need?
What's the evade value here?
2.
Okay. I can get them all with a confound.
That would discover 2 clues.
Well, that only does 1 damage, though, right?
Discover 2. You'd still have to get the
so it
remaining
actually
clue. You have to investigate first and then do that.
Right.
So if you lockpicks
what is
and
the
then lockpicks and then do that, and then we'll be a clue ahead.
Well, we won't because how many clues are on the board?
3. If we're gonna.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I will lockpicks then. Yep.
Minus 5.
Dude, I'm clearing all of the stuff off of.
Did you
Strength of
succeed?
Flesh.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Because of Herbert.
That's like a 9.
Because of Herbert. Yeah. So there's your clue. Yeah. You barely succeeded, but you did it. So now all you gotta do is confound him.
Okay, $2. Do you have any card to pitch to me?
What? You need a book?
What's his evade?
2.
So I'm up 3. So if you can
I'll
throw
give
me
you
a
4.
book.
Yep, you got 4.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I have to eat something, don't I?
Oh.
I will eat
Anyway,
my
Elder Sign. Elder Sign does it.
Okay, so Daniel, you get rid of your fear of the writhing life.
I do.
You get 2 clues. We kill it. If you spend 1 clue and I spend 1 clue, and with the 2 that you just got, we can lock this guy down. And we may return the highest cost asset from our discard pile to our hand. Which is the it's actually the key ring that I pitched to you because I eat my assets.
Highest cost asset. It's just lockpicks, but that's okay. It's a thing to spend.
So Daniel, here's the thing.
Tell me the thing.
Here's how we win this. I don't think we need Herbert West anymore. But I think we should keep him alive.
Well, what?
Here, we still have the Arkham advertiser. I have 2 clues. All I have to do...
We have to get down there. We need 4 clues total.
I have to run into the Moz boarding house, wait for it to flip. As soon as it does, grab 2 clues, run.
Now, let me ask you this. Do I still have an action? Or am I done?
You did a lockpicks and a confound, and you move this guy.
Which was free, because it's a parlay.
I thought you did something else. But I don't remember what it was.
I don't think I did.
No, you didn't. You did not. You still have a move.
So I'm going to...
If you go down... Yeah.
I will be considered engaged with every miasma thing,
mind.
so I don't want to go down. So what I'll do is take $1.
That sounds great.
All right, that's us. Enemy phase. What do you got, Mike?
This guy moves up here. This guy eats the building.
And now there's no more clues there anymore.
Nope, but they'll come back when he flips. As long as one of us gets to... We need someone in each location. I think this is good. Let's... At the end of my turn, I have to test 3 will, and I ate my... Okay, so I have to test... I'm up by 3, -3, so not yourself is discarded.
Right.
So now we do that.
We
do. Regurgitation is going to save my butt.
5 doom, Mike.
I do believe this keyring I don't need anymore. I have drawn idle hands. Not a problem, I believe.
I have drawn growing destruction. That is a problem.
Again.
We can't do it, right?
This flips.
Oh, okay. So that's good for us, right? The problem is this could kill me.
It could. What do you need? Dang, I can't do that.
It's 4 and 4 again, right?
Yeah, it's the same one.
Okay.
I can give you my Eon chart. I think that's gross.
It's 4 will, right?
4 will or 4 fleetness, which...
What do you have? What can you give me? Can you give me will?
I can give you 1.
All right.
1 of anything.
1 of anything. Well, I'm going to pitch Lucky Cigarette Case and 2 Eldritch Tongues.
Okay, here's a Talisman of Protection.
Thank you.
Were you up by 4?
That's just did it. Yep.
Good.
Wait. I gave myself 3 and you gave me 4, right?
Yeah.
And I'm at 3, so I think I'm down 1.
Oh, we only pitched 4 total?
Yeah. All right. So what then? What am I losing?
He is 2 physical. Oh, you can shore up strength of flesh, so you're still alive. You just take 1 horror.
Okay. Yay!
Sweet.
Okay, let's get the hell out of here, dude.
All right.
So you want me to run down?
Let me go first.
Yeah.
I am going to Eon Chart. So that's 1 action. I'm going to flip this so I can keep track of what I'm doing, what I'm about to do. I am going to Regurgitate. Flipping this and bringing back a Brand of Cthulhu and Eon Charts. I don't think you need fake credentials anymore. And I'm going to grab, I don't know, a Mag Glass. Sure, whatever. No. A Spectral Razor. And I'm going to heal 3 physical damage for myself. So that was thing 1. Thing 2 is I move. I am then going to Eon Charts to free move, free investigate. So I'm up by 2.
Okay.
0. So I get 1 of those clues, dealing 1 damage. So what is it at? And then for my last action, I'm going to divinate. Yeah, and I'm going to be 6, 7. Actually, I'm going to Scroll of Secrets. Might as well. Before I do that. Ooh, it's another med student. That is fantastic. I'm going to divinate. -2, so that is a pass. I will spend 2 charges to pick up 2 clues, which is enough. I'm going to take 2 damage and discard Idle Hands to get a free move back here. Daniel, I just need you to move that Twisted Supplicant so he doesn't land on me. And then we just run to the advertiser.
Okay, so I will take the free move to send him down. I will move 2.
Okay.
And I have 1 more action. Is there anything I can do after I play an event at this location? Is there any reason to play an event? Should I kick the hornet's nest?
Nope. No, you should not.
I'll draw a card. Oh, okay. That's me.
Okay. So,
Monster face.
we are equidistant, so I'm going to get him to follow me. The Messenger of the Flame eats this location. Now we upkeep, and I should have eaten something, so I will have eaten that leftover divination.
I finally got my clothes, Mike. Here at the end of all things.
I don't think Extended Loan is helping me anymore, so I'm going to eat that.
Okay. Mike, we're at 6 doom.
Okay, my card is Not Yourself. Fine.
Okay. My card is Mounting Injuries. That's you, right?
That's fine.
Okay, so that'll just surge into... Oh.
That thing again?
Every time. So this is going to kill me.
So this flips again. Just do a fleetness.
Now, is that the nearest? Yeah, because they're advertisers.
Okay.
Okay.
It's rallied. So, yeah, do your, pitch all your fleetness and try to win.
All right.
Oh, wait, X is its fight value. That's a 2.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, we totally played that wrong.
Oh, last turn I passed. I would have passed.
Okay.
Well, what was the shroud value?
The shroud value was still a 4.
Oh, so I lost it then.
Yeah.
I hedged my bets on will because I had a lot of will cards. All right, so the fight value is 2. All right, so I just need 2. All right, I feel like we're near the end.
We are hopefully near the end.
So I'm at +4. Wow.
And that just does it.
So I think. So what does he hit me for? What and what?
2 and 1.
2 physical.
2 physical and 1 mental.
Well, we kill Herbert West.
Uh-oh. All right.
And I'm at 6 and 6, dude.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
That card sucks. And I got it every time. All right, it's us. So
1, 2, 3. I am here.
Hi. Hi, how are you?
I am good. That's took me 3 resources. I am spending with this squiggly action 4 clues. You can't. Only me.
Oh, I can't.
To flip this, we've been piecing together the details of all this, doing what research we can ever since you saved us. Doyle motions to a desk plastered with back issues and snippets of old articles. It might sound batty, but everything that's happened in the past day, it fits a pattern. You fit a pattern too. A pattern that don't always end good, but it doesn't always end bad either. And if you'll hear it, I think we have some ideas about how you might make it a happy ending. We get to choose. I choose to place a horror on a location, and then flip this over and place a horror on it. So we have horrored everything.
Okay.
And that's us. Or that's me. So now it's your turn.
It's you.
Yep.
Oh,
I do my will test, and I pass, so that's gone.
Okay. I'll spend... Oh, I got rid of my fine clothes. I don't really know what to do. So I'll draw 3 and get ready for the finale.
Okay.
Yeah, I should. Can I do that one at a time like I would have if I were smart?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, and then I'll spend 1 for fine clothes. It's me.
Monster phase, this guy moves down.
Okay.
Messenger of the Flame does not move. We do our upkeep. I am obsessive.
Now it's the end of the round. The act triggers.
And now the act triggers. If each location has horror on it, the creatures that Arkham has become thrash about madly, then grow still. Death throws, it's working! West cackles with delight. Your heart catches in your throat. Is Dr. West right? You shake yourself from your thoughts and find that you are standing before the form of Baalshandor. He holds West aloft before his jaws. What have you done? I am Herbert West, and I have conquered death. West is pulled into the god's maw, still grinning. I think that's kind of what happened in the story we played out. Remember that Herbert West conquered death. Move each investigator to Baalshandor's location. Advance to Act 3B. Oh, shoot. He should have been alive this whole time?
Wait, what?
Apparently he should have just been here. Or something. Really? Whatever.
No, he left. We defeated him.
There must have been a instead. So he would have stayed there. I don't think it... You know what? I don't think it mattered.
I don't think it matters. We never went back there, but...
Agenda. The rest of them, he did not get Hunter. It actually didn't matter, except that you drew 3 cards at his location.
Whatever. And now I drew 2.
So you know what? You evaded him. Let's just,
yeah, I did.
If you do that, then the game actually works.
Okay.
Okay. Remember that Herbert West conquered death. Everybody gets moved here, which is where he would have lived. And you skip to... You advance to Act 3B. So we actually... Okay. Here we go. The city falls silent. The world seems to fall away. All that exists is you and Baalshandor. He looms in your vision, the same shape as before, but thrice his previous impossible size. Enough. Die. In moments, you are swallowed whole. Remove each location and story asset at those locations from the game. Discard each enemy that is removed this way. Put this... Oh my gosh, okay. So we're just going to step aside here. We're just going to move all that over here. Alright, so we've got some things here. The body of Baalshandor, the mind of Baalshandor, and the soul of Baalshandor into play. And we start at the soul. The mind, the soul, the body, and how is this all connected? It is connected in a line. That makes sense?
God.
No. Yeah, this goes here. This is connected here. Oh, it goes in a triangle.
Oh,
with
triangles
it's
are
all one-way connections, though.
All right, Mike, I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm going to finish reading this. Put the set aside Baalshandor enemy into play next to the act deck. He's considered to be in play, but not at any location. Okay. There he is. And that leads us to the final agenda. This is epic. 5 rounds left. And we are at a whole bunch of miasma locations. Thrashing, scheming, and hating. Okay, I think we have appropriate arrows for this somewhere, since we're waiting on Daniel. Yeah. And we are at...
All right, did we win?
We are at the soul of Baalshandor.
Okay.
Act 4A, Life of the Plaguebearer. The Plaguebearer is defeated. His plots foiled. It's time to end this nightmare once and for all. Forced, when you defeat a miasma location enemy, deal 2 damage to Baalshandor. When a location enemy enters play, heal 2 damage for Baalshandor. If he is defeated, advance. So I guess... Okay, so we just have to flip each of these locations.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are at the end of the round. We draw our encounter cards and we go.
All right.
One of many, for Pete's sake.
Call of the Grave. That's me.
Bye, Daniel.
I'm gone, Mike.
Okay. All right. It's up to the blob, hey?
Now I'm gone, so the surge is gone, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Okay, you're out.
Well,
let's see.
I'm here for you, brother.
Okay. So, location enemy. This is still a little tricksy. First of all, I'm obsessive. So I'm going to flip group. I have lost my brand of Cthulhu. Jeez.
Oh, man.
That is not what I needed to lose. I am eating my obsessive. Should be uncontrolled. And I'm going to spend my last secret off my scroll of secrets, drawing a vicious blow. Well, that's nice to see. Okay, so I've got a one of many I have to deal with.
Yep.
I should have gotten one resource for Lone Wolf since you're technically not here. I Spectral Razor this thing, which kills it. That is action 1. I have to deal 2 damage to this thing. I am going to fast in a Switchblade. And hit him for 1. That is an Elder Sign. So I deal 2 damage to this thing. And I get to return a Devoured card to my hand.
So this parlay thing, why would you want to do that? Because it lets you move opposite direction?
Oh, yes.
But now you've lost that ability.
Oh, I see.
Right? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Okay.
After you start your turn at this
location. Why does that matter?
I don't know.
Okay.
After you start your turn at this location, if there is another investigator here, flip this location. Okay, never mind. I am the darkness in each heart, the stain upon each soul. None dare fight the Plaguebearer. So I have done, I believe, 2 things. I need money. He's got a 2. I can kill him easily. And him, I think I'm fine. I think I'm totally fine. I have 1 action left, hey? I'm going to Eon Charts to move up here. And
Where is Baalshandor?
He's off to the side here.
Okay.
And he is only here to be a damage counter.
Okay, yeah.
So... Oh, this is the wrong Eon chart. Oh, no, that's fine, because I still have my 1 action. Okay, so I am going to... No, I don't want to do that. I don't like doing any of that.
Yeah, I don't understand these parlay move actions, but...
I think I do.
I wonder if we're missing something, but I don't know what it is.
So I am going to free move. And I'm going to now investigate with my last action. Which is a pass. Pass by 1. So I get a clue. And I deal it 1 damage. End of the round. I take 2 damage. When he attacks me. I lose an item. I think it's going to be my... Ugh. You know what? I think it's just going to be my Eon chart. And then we're at another doom. So we're at 7 doom of 11. I draw my encounter card. It is Ire of the Unbound. After you enter or start your turn at a location with damage or horror on it, move 1 damage or horror onto a card you control. Wow. At the end of your turn, if you did not deal damage or gain clues, discard Ire of the Unbound. Well, that's not happening. Oh, this puts me in a really ugly spot. So this has to go on a card I control. I will put it on my leather coat, getting rid of that. Which means I have to hit this thing with a... I'm using the Enchanted Blade. So I'm fighting for an 8, 9, 10 with Vicious Blow. -1 deals the requisite 2 damage I need to flip this guy. Action 2, I move down to the Mind of Baalshandor. And he just has a 1 fight. So I'm going to Daring and Switchblade this guy. +1.
I feel like
he is flipped.
I feel like there's something that we're missing.
No.
But
that's how you do it.
Yeah, I mean, just
what
makes it seems a little cakewalky what you're doing, but
it's cakewalky because I'm at all 6s for my stats, and because we don't have to worry about stepping on each other. Because if we were both to sit on a bound location, it would unbound. What you are witnessing is Blob in full force.
Okay. So is it over?
That's it. Baalshandor is defeated. Impossible. You cannot win. You are nothing. I am undone. Daniel, Herbert West conquered death, so please go to R8.
R8, okay.
Actually, just jump back a bit. This is really funny. Whatever Resolution 2 is, each investigator is killed, driven insane, killed, we win, and then we're killed.
Wow. I like that. Appreciate that.
Okay.
As you strike at the last of the corrupted flesh, Baalshandor seizes up. You watch the flesh of the Ancient One begin to unravel, to tear itself away in strips that spiral upwards into the atmosphere. You watch as the form that has haunted your idle thoughts is torn, piece by piece, from existence. You take a shallow breath, but for once, your mind does not wander. Nothing lies at the edge of your awareness. Baalshandor is no longer bound. He is unmade. With West's brilliance and your own strength of flesh, you have slain the Plaguebearer, an ancient one, a god, undone at the hands of a mad scientist. You look for West to no avail. The man is simply gone, doubtless consumed by the Plaguebearer in both of their final moments. But part of you will always wonder. Arkham is chaos. But for once, it's not your problem. You simply walk through the quarantine line and make your way home. The soldiers and citizens are too disorganized to stop you, which suits you just fine. As you sit upon your bed, you realize that all you've wanted for the past 30 hours is to sleep like you're dead. And that's exactly what you're going to do. All right. Mike, we get XP.
We get 6 experience.
In our campaign log, the Plaguebearer was destroyed.
Awesome.
Also recorded in our campaign log that West conquered death.
Woohoo!
We take 2 mental trauma, as no one will ever believe the truth of what occurred.
Okay. So,
and most importantly, Mike, the investigators win the campaign!
So the Plaguebearer was defeated? Destroyed.
Yeah.
Destroyed.
Destroyed.
West conquered death. +2, so we're at 3 mental trauma. And we win the campaign.
Yay!
Awesome, but we're not quite done. Because there's an epilogue.
There you go. That's always you.
Daniel, I did not imbibe a cardinal reagent, but I believe you did. So you
did.
get to read this first box.
You tried to fight it. When the dust settled and the city recovered, you made every attempt to return to your normal life. But you aren't alive. And that's the problem. The urges didn't bother you during the events of that fateful day. But now, in peace, At first, it was accidents, a violent outburst, a broken arm, but your hunger for carnage only grew, and your will only diminished. You told yourself you had to do it. And besides, he was a drifter. Nobody would miss him. But once you had taken one life, it became all the easier to take another. When they found your stash of bodies, you were long gone, which brought you to your ignoble position, squatting in the sewers, crushing rats beneath your teeth just to feel the blood drip down. The light of a flashlight shines in your eyes, and you hiss up at the hulking figure holding it. As you rear up to strike, you realize the man before you has no head on his shoulders. But in one hand, he holds a head that you just barely recognize. The head begins to speak. Disgusting. It's a travesty. Wes making us this way. Then just letting us fall apart. How do you feel about a little revenge?
Love it.
Wow.
So that's what you're doing.
That's what I'm doing.
By the way, you have an additional mental trauma for dying, but yeah. Okay, so nobody received a twisted gift, and Arkham does not stand united, but Herbert West conquered death, so... Your crimes against our organization are severe, Dr. West. The shadowed faces scowl from their seats above the mousy figure, standing with a slight grin at the center of the large chamber. Subversion, conspiracy, murder... By all accounts, we will be terminating your employment with extreme prejudice. However, considering your actions of exceptional merit in the events regarding the Arkham outbreak, and the significant strides made in your research, it is the opinion of this board that your past indiscretions can be overlooked. We are willing to offer you a new position as head of our facility in Manhattan. If I accept, West asks, I will have complete say over the direction of research for this branch? Correct, Dr. West. Did you have plans in mind? A moment of excitement flashes across Herbert West's emerald eyes. I think it's time we greatly expand our testing.
Oh, boy.
And that's that.
Wow.
So, holy moly. Dr. Jack Science, thank you so much. I do want to read his design notes, because I think these are always fun. Oh, well,
I agree.
Yeah. Well, that was certainly a ride. This campaign has been roughly 2 years in the making, but the ideas underlying it have gone back even further. One of my first major board games was Arkham 2nd Edition. Every other Thursday in high school, the board game club would meet in an all-purpose room. Mostly we played Catan, and later Magic, but always on the shelf was Arkham Horror, luring us in with the fact that there was never time to complete it in the 2-hour window of the meetings. When I eventually got my own copy, we played it quite a bit, and I personally devoured the text on each card. The game was discarded eventually, but those nights, lying on a couch in my basement, leafing through the stories in the town of Arkham, stuck with me. 2nd Edition was so formative to me that it practically tore something within me when I had to change the position of locations from the original map in order to make the balance work in the campaign. Arkham has been somewhere we visit in many of the campaigns, but again and again, it's a minor location, a scenario or two. I'd always wondered what the game could do with the promise of locations shifting consequence mechanic in the Your House location from the core set. Hence, I wanted to make something inspired by 2nd Edition, where Arkham was a central player in the campaign. Resident Evil came to me later, surprisingly, but the tales of corruption, both physical and ethical, still hold my fascination. Many of the mechanics in the campaign, and the inclusion of a certain meddling scientist from the fantastically weird Reanimator film, and okay, Lovecraft tale, was a natural pairing, and the raging monster that just won't die is an obvious homage to Jack Baker, Mr. X, and of course, Nemesis. Baalshandor was a godsend from FFG. The whole flame and disease and the king thing is implied in some of the art at the back of the blood of Baalshandor. The red text can be blamed on my desire to take the "you are being hunted" and dial it up to 11. Given that the entity you are fighting controls people when they aren't paying attention, what was more fitting than to punish players with the Ancient One's influence when their eyes dallied where they shouldn't? Something I am personally incredibly guilty of in Arkham campaigns. I'm so glad you decided to take a chance on my little custom campaign. Hopefully it was worth every hour of tedious entry and referencing, heartbreaking and sleep schedule destroying playtesting, and annoying my friends by never shutting up about it, and that went into creating it. I don't know what comes next for me, but I'll always be proud of my own little unholy abomination. Wow.
Designed by Walker Graves, Dr. Jack Science. Nice work, sir.
Yeah, that was indeed a lot of fun. A little finicky in times, so we had some questions, but I think overall, pretty darn good.
God, I would love him to watch this last one. I feel like...
I think we're okay. This last one is supposed to be... If you look at the stats of the locations, they are easier. they're way easy. They only have 2 hit points each.
Yeah.
And it's
but there must be something about the whole moving to other ones, and like why you would want to do that. I don't know. Maybe it's easier for you to defeat or something.
Yeah. Maybe if you have like the fighter and the cleaver, because one of them wants to go to the mine, and one of them definitely does not want to be at the mine.
Yeah, it just seems it was a little anticlimactic at the end.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that because I died.
And this part was... I was a silver bullet for this. I was a stat monster. And that is exactly what this is not designed to combat. Daniel, you did very well surviving as long as you did. Because if you
I'm surprised. Yeah,
if you'd missed one, we would have had lost Dr. West too early to make it matter.
Yeah. Woof.
So, what do you think of... well, we know the campaign. The campaign is lovely.
Yep.
What do you think of Alessandra?
I like her a lot. I will say her deck didn't really change that much. It just sort of upgraded itself.
Oh, yeah.
More than it changed. You know what I mean? Like,
vamp into crazy
level
vamp.
1s became level 3s and whatnot.
Yep.
She, at first blush, when you're reading about her, seems infinite, and in play, she's quite limited.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I mean, there were...
It's the elites and
the
elites things.
The elites neuter her a little bit. But at the same token, I was playing cards that I hadn't played in a long time. You know?
Yeah.
Breaking and entering and things like that. I liked her. I had fun playing her. She's my style of hero in the game.
Nice. I have heard that she's hard in solo because her weakness just completely nerfs her. But
I bet.
2-player, just someone else being able to take care of it helps out a lot. The fact that I ate it this game was just amazing. We needed that turnaround. We needed that game turnaround.
We had a couple moments last game where it's like, oh, that happened.
Yeah. It just adding me heavy off the bat.
Yeah, you eating Zamacona, and then like the cultist one where you also succeeded, which took it the stir the pot. Like there were a couple of moments where it's like, okay, we were able to kind of reset. It's good.
Cool.
And the idea behind this campaign is brilliant. I really like it. The one day in Arkham, cool.
Yeah. It's great, and now I want to go back and read all the red text to see what I missed. Because I'm pretty sure there's things that are... Like, I'm wondering if one of these resolutions isn't actually a real resolution. I think it just... If you read it, you lose the campaign.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, because it's written in red up here. I think it might be a you read it, you lose. Yeah, it looks like there's a resolution if the king wins. There's a resolution if Cthulhu wins. Yeah. There's whatever happens when you flip that story asset.
Yeah. My guess is we missed a ton of stuff tonight. But it's like secret stuff, and I hope the designer watches this and can like clear things up for us.
I think we did all right.
All right. Well.
Okay. So with that, folks, I hope...
Dang, it was fun.
I hope you enjoyed this. I know it was a little rough because we had not played this before, so therefore we were a little slow in some parts with the rulings, but it was fun. It was great. Daniel was always
Mike,
fun.
your next Arkham trip is Arkham Live, right?
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's exciting.
Okay, so we have to talk about what we're doing next week. But I do have some thoughts on the future. We're going to go back to Lord of the Rings, but Daniel, we need to chat off air about our next plans because I think I have an idea.
Oh.
I think I have an idea forming. That might work.
Ideas off the air are the most exciting, everybody.
Yeah, because then I don't have to promise anything. Okay, thanks all. I hope you enjoyed, and we will catch you
everyone.
next week. Bye, folks.
Ciao.